Hello friends, this is Otz, in my true form. Anyway, without further ado, new DVD chapter coming up. Hello friends, this is Otz, and this is the Krasue. Oh my god! Oh, Jesus, dude, that is really cool. I never saw that before, Pinky promise. This is gonna be such a cool PTB, man. It's gonna be such a cool PTB. We have a new killer, we have a new survivor. It's been teased to oblivion, and yeah, I'm super excited. We are going to talk about the perks. We have been given a bit of info from behavior so that I could prepare the really cool stuff that I'm about to show you. But yeah, this is the killer. Looks pretty cool, right? Oh my god. Shall we have a quick look at the survivor as well? Because we have a new survivor. Oh my god. Her name is Vee Boonyasak. And she's a musician. How cool is this, chat? Oh wow. She's real cute, isn't she? That's nice. And dun, we actually can talk about the perks in advance. Let's talk about them. This one, in my opinion, is the simplest perk in the entire DLC. If you are exhausted, which will be all the time, depending on what perks you run, your scratch marks disappear 50% faster. I've decided to put a little recreation of what that would look like on screen so that you can see it. It's actually very similar to an existing perk called Lightweight. So obviously, I was curious. I decided to see what it would look like with Lightweight. And this is more or less what it would look like. It doesn't look super impressive. Doesn't look super impressive, but it is a nice effect and something that you could, I don't know, reasonably use. As I said, the least exciting perk out of the whole thing, but it's really not bad at all. Let's move on to her next perk. This one definitely is a little bit more exciting. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, bam. You perform music. I imagine it's going to be very similar to Bardic Inspiration, a perk that already exists. You need to like perform music for 15 seconds, and then you buff, I think, yourself and also anyone in the vicinity. And the effect of the buff is really interesting. You get more skill checks by 20%. Now, 20% is every second. And that is actually pretty high. It's a little bit hard to explain it and picture it, but luckily there are 2 perks in the game right now that do that effect. So I actually did a little bit of testing ahead of time, and I combined them together. And I can already tell you that this perk on its own is really bad. There might be some healing possibilities with it that I don't think are too innovative, and there might be some gen speed possibilities that could be good with it. There might be some crazy edge case scenarios, but almost all of them could be replaced by other simpler things. The one thing where I think this perk could be really good is Autodidact. With Autodidact, I did 10 healings on one bot in my free time, and out of 10, 2.5 or 2.6 skill checks on average. And that is assuming that there's no mangled and hemorrhage. If there is mangled and hemorrhage, I am 99% sure that you can get 3 stacks of Autodidact or even let go of the healing and then start healing and get 5 really quickly. Keep in mind that in the next update, killers will be encouraged to tunnel less and leave you alone after unhook more. So I think this perk could have some niche utility. Otherwise, for the average player, I don't see it being very popular. This one, in my opinion, is arguably even less useful. You need to hit 6 skill checks when it's level 3. 6 great skill checks, which for console players is difficult. For new players, it's difficult. If you're experienced, here's footage of me getting 6 skill checks, and you have a toolbox, you can get it pretty quickly. You can get it in about 1 gen if you're lucky. You really want a toolbox for this, because otherwise getting 6 skill checks is hard. And hitting all 6 skill checks is also pretty hard. You probably will need 7 or 8 before you get it. And then when that happens, you have double healing speed, presumably on others and yourself. It's not very well explained. This is what it looks like to heal somebody else at double speed. As you can see, it's extremely similar to Will Make It. And this is what it looks like to heal yourself with self-care at double speed. Just keep in mind that if you get interrupted, you lose this perk. So I don't think it's super good. Honestly, if you want to heal yourself and others faster, Botany Knowledge is better. If you want to heal other people faster, Will Make It is just better. I think this perk is pretty bad and probably will not see a lot of use, but you know, we'll see. Moving on to the killer perks. Let's do this real quick. Let's switch to our new killer and put her on screen. Moving on to the new killer perks, we have Hex of Virtue of Doom, the first Hex we've had in a little bit. This one is quite interesting. Basically, at the start of the game, And every time a gen is popped, this perk is going to be moving, and it's going to trigger a terror radius swap between you and the gen that's furthest from the hex. I really like this design because survivors can actually figure out where the totem is by elimination, and it's interesting. I guess on some killers, it's a perk that you can just forget about and occasionally catch people off guard. It doesn't seem... Ooh, this is so gross. It really doesn't seem terrible or super problematic, and I think it will be okay. Not extremely exciting, nothing super innovative, nothing super meta in my opinion, but that's fine. Next one, however, is a little bit more spicy. It goes with the whole idea that in this update, killers are really encouraged to hook every survivor, right? And the idea is that when you've hooked the 4th survivor, one survivor nearby, maybe you can insta-down, right? The ones that are further from you, in 60 seconds, you're not going to be able to get very quickly. And I think the nerfs to Visual are not enough. Visual's still going to be popular. So if someone's running Visual, this perk only affects them for like, you know, you're looking at like half the time. And considering that you need to hook and then find them, I don't think this perk is really strong, however. And then we move on to Wandering Eye. I actually see this perk being useful on Nurse especially, which is something that you have to say every single time there's a new aura perk. Basically, when you start the chase with someone, if anyone nearby is injured, you get to see their aura. Could be useful on kills like Legion or Plague that constantly injure people, and maybe killers that can hit you through walls and stuff like that. Not super problematic or anything. I think it's an okay perk. But yeah, it has a 30-second cooldown, I believe. So yeah, this is what we're looking at in terms of perks. Now, in terms of powers, let's have a little look. We know that this killer has basically 2 modes, right? A mode which is a normal killer that can basically throw a projectile on survivors and make them injure and broken over time, very similar to Plague. And then a mode where she detaches herself like that, and she becomes a head. The head cannot break pallets and has a bigger terror radius and does not have blood loss, but it does move a little bit faster. And the head can hit with the whip of these, you know, innards and organs. It's honestly pretty disgusting. Much like Plague, survivors can also remove this infection by going to a part of the map, the glowing fungus. Shall we go and check what it looks like in game? I can't wait. Let's do it. All right, unfortunately, there is no new map, so we're just gonna play in some other roughly similar map that we can imagine could come out with this. Wow. So she has a machete that she swings with. And let's check it out. She has 2 forms, don't forget. This is the normal one where she can... Oh, it's like a scream. This must be the fungi that they have to eat in order to remove the thing. Right, shall we check what it looks like? Oh. Okay. He's playing the music already? Okay. I mean, if they're infected enough, they become injured, don't they? Or... I guess I need to hit them with a... Yeah, let's change to head form. Oh my god! Head form is 3rd person! Okay. Oh. Oh, and I can move like this? Oh. Oh, whoa. Right, so how do I do the intestinal strike? Oh, like so. So I can... Okay. Oh, okay, I think I remember how it works. So basically, if I hit a survivor that is clean, that is not infected, they become infected over time, like this. Yeah, you see their infection? It's kind of like Wesker. It's gonna go over time, probably. But if I hit them with my normal mode, they immediately gain it. Right. And then, after that, I think you can damage them like this. This is interesting. Wow, so you can literally just go around the map. I don't know what speed this is, but it does feel pretty fast. Part of the reason why it feels fast, I think it's the FOB, but... This seems like 140 or something. Oh, it has a limit. Okay. Quite interesting. Wow. May I see from how far we can do this? It's like a little launch. What do you think, guys? Wow. Victor-esque? Yeah, this killer is really unique. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, you can hit multiple. Yeah, this looks really cool. But I don't really understand how the gameplay loop is gonna be like. Yo. Wow. What happens if I pick up? Oh, wait, I can carry in my head form? Oh, that's cool. Oh my god. All right. This is interesting. No other killer has had third person before during their carry animation. Okay. Hooking different survivors first. Oh my god, there's in-game... Yeah, the hook stages look different, by the way. Yeah, do you guys see that Cosmo has a little black circle around his hook? The game is basically telling me, hey, dude, you might not want to hook him again because you're kind of tunneling him, you know? Yeah. You also don't see anymore if he's been unhooked. Only 10 seconds later, it gets revealed. Yeah, it gets revealed 10 seconds later. So in about 3, 2, 1, we're going to see now that he's off the hook. There we go. All right, shall we Mori him, chat? Oh my god, the range on that is pretty big. Oh god. I'm not gonna lie, you cannot do it you cannot do it from up close though. Because if you do it from up close, you can kind of miss. You can kind of... It's a bit like the Chucky charge attack. Interesting. Alright, shall we go? Okay. So what happens if I hit them now that they're fully infected? Let me check. With my regurgitate. Okay. They become broken. Yeah, I need to understand the point of regurgitating a little bit more. Do you guys want to see the Mori? Yeah, I want to see some locker grabs as well. Shall we unbreak the pallet and stuff? I want to see what it's like to pick up normally. Yeah, so she also can pick up normally. Okay, let's let them have the save. Does she have 2 Mori depending on the form? That is a great theory. Oh my god. Vee Boonyasak has different skins already. That's cool. We'll have a look at the skins in a minute. Oh, and she's a bit like Twister. She laughs. Oh, Chad, do you see the smoke on her? I think that means that she has the new protections. And yeah, she has no blood and stuff. Interesting. Alright, let's look her as well. Just so we see this. It's kind of nice that there's text telling you, more or less, you know, what to expect. Okay. You guys want to see animation if I'm head form? The controls on this killer are not very difficult. Let's see. Oh. Okay, it seems grabbing out of a locker forces you to do this. Alright. Shall we do the normal Mori? See if there's a different one? You guys please don't be in the screen too much, alright? Come on. I don't want to see the whole... Oh, they can carry the food. I don't want to see the whole gang. Let's see. Oh my god, okay, I think that's the goriest we've ever seen in this game. Shall we see if there's a second Mori? Oh my god, that's horrible, dude. Oh. Oh my god, look at her body, just falls on the ground. I never noticed that. Alright, let's see if this is a different one. Hold up, guys, one sec. It seems not. It's the same one. Wow. Wait, no, it is different. Is it? Maybe it started different, I'm not too sure. Yeah, that's so disgusting. Oh, that's so horrible. Oh my god. Ooh, this is interesting. I wonder how usable this will be in Chase. We're definitely gonna have to play a little bit. I feel like this killer, it's gonna be a little bit difficult to really understand, like, the gameplay loop, what we're expected to do. Wow. What do you think so far? The start was a bit different? Yeah, I think so. Wait, can I not damage her? Oh, I can't damage her until she's fully infected. Right, there you go. Now this attack will damage. That's the whole point. Right, right. So I think I'm starting to... Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell, man? So basically, a bit like Nemesis, you want to make them blue before you can damage them, right? So you want to either hit them with this, or hit them with the other one and then hit them multiple times, or wait until it builds up. And then once you see them have the little flowery-like effect, then this attack becomes powerful. Yeah, it's a little funny because you can control it a little bit, but then you stop. Like, you cannot flick with it or anything, at least as far as I can tell. Yeah, maybe you can flick a little bit. Hold up. Honestly, it almost looks like I could. Yeah, could you wait right here? Could you please wait right here? I want to see if I could, like... Yeah, maybe you can actually. Hold up. So say this is a loop or something, right? And I come across and I... sorry, out of the way, Scythe. Let's say I do something like this. Yeah, the camera switches, but I think by then my attack is already done. Yeah, you see, no, it looks like you can, but I think the attack goes there. She's fully broken now. Yeah, I'm not too sure you can actually use this. Yeah, I'm gonna try, but... So say I'm coming this way, I cancel, then I go... I mean, a little bit, sure, but... Interesting, interesting. Alright, there's a lot to see. Let's do some testing and get back to this. It seems there are skins. Let's have a little look at them, shall we? Oh, this is... Like, if you've never seen previous PTBs, killers and survivors never came with their skins, but... It seems she has quite a few recolors. Oh, that's cute. It changes her lipstick a little bit as well. This is still a recolor, but it has a different fabric and different pattern. Same here. Ooh, and then she has like a jeans one. Oh. Oh my god. Wait, hold up. Oh, her... Okay, so the inner organs don't change with clothes. Big surprise, but the actual face... Yeah, it seems like she has an actual, like, demonic face underneath. That does change. That's cool. So we see what this one's like. Girl, can you split up? Can you split yourself up apart a little bit? That's quite nice. Do you like the skins? It's not bad, not gonna lie. Yeah. I mean, I could just play the Mori and we could see it again, but... Might be faster to just wait a bit. So you can see the difference. Yeah, she's really cool. I like her. Hold up. Oh. Okay, never mind. Wait, this is weird. Wait, it almost... Yeah, there was something weird about... Do you guys notice that it was the same face as the other one? Do you guys notice that? Yeah, and when I switch here, it gave me the default one? It might be a bug. We might need to, like... reload her, maybe? But yeah, either way, I mean, it's got different faces, so you're actually not just looking the same with every skin, which I think is nice. Honestly, I don't have the patience to check it further. Vee Boonyasak. Let's see. That is a really, really cool default skin. She's a wandering musician, as far as I remember. And normally, characters that have a yellow jacket skin, they don't do super well, I feel. But this one might be the obsession. And also, the recolors are pretty tasteful. These are just bodies, though. Yeah, I like this one. This is my favorite recolor. Yeah, this one changes her appearance of her hair as well. Oh, that's cute. This one's like purple silver. Yeah, she's like hyped up. And then we have these ones that I know some people are gonna fall in love with this. And wow. Dude, this survivor's gonna be so popular. She's very, very cute. That's cool, man. Shall we have a look at the add-ons as well? There's definitely a lot of things that we are yet to look at. Now that we understand the power a little bit more, yeah. So basically at Leech Tier 1, they start to fill automatically and then it's broken. Intestinal Whip partially fills a survivor up to Leech 1. Yeah, Glowing Fungus, Headlong Flight, yeah. Okay. If healthy, they become injured, and then they go down. Okay. I think the power's not very well explained, but I think we have a basic understanding of what we're supposed to do. The add-ons do the following. We're charging Regurgitate, see a preview of the impact zone. Not a huge fan of these add-ons, but it's always nice for the first few times you play the killer. Increases headlong flight charges by 2, giving you a bit more mobility with it. That's nice. Typically something you'll want to do between chases, right? Decreases headlong flight consumption rate by 20% for 15 seconds anytime you hook a leech survivor. Okay, so it's a different way to get more charges and also works post-hook. There's very few add-ons that work post-hook, so definitely a new philosophy they're going for. Survivors are abilities under the glowing fungus effect. Interesting. Increasing the growth rate of leech by 10%, increases the cleanse rate of glowing fungus by 10%. Okay. When a survivor eats glowing fungus from further than 40 meters away, their aura is able to you for 6 seconds. Very gross. Survivors under the glowing fungus effect are exhausted. Keep in mind, glowing fungus, we haven't really tested it. We'll do that next. But it's kind of like, it seems like an overtime cleansing, right? I didn't realize that they can do it on the go. Gain 10 charges to headlong flight when a survivor is hit by a leeching gland. Not sure how important this will be. Decreases the glowing fungus cleanse rate by 8% for each leech survivor. Okay. Hitting non-leech survivors with intestinal weep reveals the aura of other survivors within 24 meters for 5 seconds. That might be alright. When the exit gets our power, all survivors are immediately, quote-unquote, weakened. Glowing fungi begin to decay, and active and corporeal weave no longer creates new glowing fungi. Oh. So every time you activate your power, you create... Oh, so you wanna be careful when you switch then, because you actually create the fungi when you switch your stances. I didn't know that. That wasn't explained. Okay. Janjita's hand. One of the few distinguishable parts that remain of her friend. Gain 2 headlong flight charges whenever a generator is repaired. Headlong flight recharge rate is increased by 25 for 15 seconds. When 5 generators are repaired, headlong flight is fully charged and recharged. Okay. So basically it's kind of like a fire up for your power. You get stronger as the game goes. Frame newspaper. Increases headlong flight charges by 10 and it's recharge rate by 25. But you need to use at least half to use it. This might be alright. It's kind of like think of it like spirit, you know, longer recharge, but you can cover more distance. No idea how good it will be. Decrease headlong flight charge consumption. Dude, it's like every single add-on is about the flight mode. Like none of them so far really do a lot for the sting attack, right? Okay. Wow. That might be a good thing. Maybe it's just very well balanced the way it is. Glowing fungus grants 10% haste for 5 seconds while preventing scratch marks, pulse of blood, grants prevention. Huh? Okay, so you get a lot more fly, but they also get a lot easier time removing the infection. Rotten swine. Hitting a generator pallet or wall with a leeching gland marks it. Damaging or breaking the mark item is 10% faster and removes the mark. Okay. I mean, this isn't terrible considering that you can hit multiple things at once, right? You could hit a survivor vaulting a pallet, hit them with your leeching gland, put them into leech 1, right? Which is basically infected. And then 2 seconds later, then break the pallet and it's kind of like, it doesn't have a downside, right? You don't have to aim specifically at the pallet. That might be all right. 10% is very little though. A stage prop, Queen's Scepter. Successful intestinal whips cause leeching gland to splatter near the survivor. What the hell does that do, I wonder? Hit a window with leeching gland to mark it, and then you block it if you vault it. I like these add-ons. This is interesting, but not sure if it'll be very good. Even her pet bear would fall victim to the Krasues' thirst for blood. Leech 1 applies blindness. Leech 2 applies 4 hindered? Oh, okay. Isn't this like immediately the best add-on so far? Wow. Okay, so she makes her infection kind of like a Wesker one, where full infection is really scary. Okay. That seems like immediately like 10 times better than everything else. And now for the Eries. Corporeal Weave reveals the aura of all survivors who are within 8 meters of glowing fungi or holding it. 5 seconds. This is very similar to Plague's add-on. It could be a little interesting. Might be a bit strong. Maybe survivors will ignore it for the most part. It's hard to tell how they'll play. All survivors start afflicted with leeched. Wow, again, similar to Wesker. It's very Plague, very Wesker-like. They're going for like recycle add-on concepts, right? Where everyone starts infected like Wesker. Interesting. But unlike Wesker, I don't think they're going to see the fungi immediately and they can recycle it, right? Interesting, interesting. Okay, I'm going to ask one of the killer, one of my friends to play killer, right? And I'm going to ask him to run Queen's Scepter because I want to see what this looks like. What other add-on could they run? Cosmo, please. We're going to ask you. Yeah, I mean, that's probably good enough. Yeah, like that alone would be all right. Let's test it out. Let's see what it's like from the survivor point of view. I feel like it's going to be a lot better. Okay, so we're playing as a survivor now. My first idea is just to see a little bit what she looks like. And also what it looks like to play against this killer, right? We have had a lot of changes in this PTB, and we're going to have some follow-up videos covering them. But right now, we're mostly going to worry about the new content for a bit. Okay. Is she very loud when... Actually, I would say her running grunts are very quiet. Yeah. Compare that to, for example, Feng Min that goes like every step. She's really quiet. This is the new Terra Radios. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Alright, let's see it, shall we? Oh. This is what it looks like from the survivor point of view. Oh, it's like a little Victor. Oh my god. Right, you wanna regurgitate on me? Oh, so it's like an AoE area of effect if there's people nearby. But regurgitate can already hit multiple people, so I don't know. It's weird. Right. Wow. Yeah. Right, so I pick up this, and now what? Oh, I can eat. Oh, yum, 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 yum. Oh, now it's going down. Oh. And it will disappear when it's 0? Yeah, it does. Right, so she needs to hit me one more time. Right now, I'm in Leech 1. You see that it's green? Now I'm in Leech 2, which means I will take damage from the head. You want to turn into the head? And damage me? Oh, no. I would not eat that. Well, you will die then. Oh, wow. If you blind her, it blinds her out of her power. If she's flying. That's funny. Okay. Okay, that's what it's like to take damage. Cool, cool. All right. All right. Okay. I think we kind of understand the. Oh yeah. Look, I can recover and move at the same time. Actually, even if I'm not pressing anything, it works. This is really interesting. Okay. Yeah, and you have some new text on screen to help you out. There's one perk I really want to test out, okay? Cosmo, please, could you please down and hook one of these survivors real quick for me and then just go away for a minute?
Hey, thanks for that.
Oh, she speaks English. Nice. Cool Terra Radios, man. Where do you find the fungi? Oh, it's highlighted. Right. She can vault over pallets in head form. Interesting. Okay. Right. Oh, so when you see a green like this, it means it's in remission, right? It's like going away. Yeah, it's being cleansed out of your body. This is really cool. Okay. So here's my theory, right? I have speculated that this perk would be really good with autodidact, and you could probably get 3 or 4 things. Okay, these kill checks are really easy. So, yeah. Yeah, oh my god, this is like baby skill checks. It's almost hard to miss them. So, I'm gonna buff myself. Let's say I do this before unhooking. Not necessarily at the hook. But, okay, then I unhook. And now I get 1 heal. I should be able to get 3 stacks, maybe. Let's see. In my testing, when I did this, I got 3 stacks almost every time. One time I got 4 in just 1 heal. This time, I only get 2. No. Okay. Come on, 1 more. Amazing, I got 3. But keep in mind, if I had mangled, I probably could have gotten 4, or I could let go, and then the progress go with hemorrhage, and then I could get 4 really quickly. This is actually really, really good autodidact. If we get to 4 stacks, our heals are really quick, and when you get to 5, 1 skill check is 50% heal. So I could literally go on the ground, and if I get unlucky, I get unlucky. And if I get lucky, I pick them up in 2 seconds. Generally really, really strong. Oh. Oh, wow. Look, looks like the fungi spawns on the ground. Maybe because the killer fell down and used their power? You know, I didn't even think of it, but I guess theoretically you could, like, as a killer, you could, if they don't fix this, you could, like, swap forms while you're falling and then make it inaccessible, because that's kind of... That's a little silly. So she can go under pallets? Let's have a look at that. This pallet was never here, by the way. This is a new pallet. Okay. Can you show us if you can go through a pallet? Okay. Stretching. Okay. No, you cannot? Okay. Oh! Wait, what? Oh! Oh! Wait. Can we test this? Follow me to Shack. Follow me to Shack. Let's test how good that pallet vaulting is. Yeah, she can break, but say that you have a really, really strong pallet, right? Like one of the ones in Gideon, right? Like, can I vault past you? Can you like deny me the pallet? Imagine the window is not there, right? Vault the pallet? Can you? You can't do anything, can you? Yeah, you can't really do anything. No. Can you try to hit me with the head if you want? Or what can you do? Nothing, right? Yeah, you cannot hit me over it. So if I do this, it's too slow. Right, so I mean, you have the occasional... Like, there might be a time or two where you need to vault a pallet and you worry about breaking it later, but... Yeah, this doesn't seem super... It doesn't seem very game-changing, at least initially, right? Wow. This is cool as hell, man. I actually really enjoy this. Wow. Oh. Alright. Come and get me, Stinky. Let's get chased by the new killer a little bit. Oh! Oh, that's actually scary! Oh my god! Oh, okay. I mean, it is pretty fast, so... I guess... Yeah, I guess in this situation... My play... I'll explain what I did wrong, right? My play in that situation... would be to get past her and then vault. But maybe if the pallet's very narrow, I can. Mr. Killer, could you please vault and try to kill me?
Next one's on me.
Yeah, please vault in head 4. Right, this is a pretty narrow pallet, right? Yeah, okay, so you cannot go through the killer. So if it's a pallet like Shack and you can go like, you can shimmy yourself behind. Oh, there you go. Yeah, in this situation, right, you need to be really careful. Vault it now. Yeah, and then you're fine. And then you're fine. But if she vaults it, right, and then you're too late, you're gonna get hit like this. So she can kind of play around some pallets if the survivor makes a mistake. And you could maybe mind game it or something. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, lots of tests, but yeah. This is gonna be one hell of an update, chat. We're gonna be showing you a little bit of gameplay on this killer when we understand her better. I will also probably be making videos about the actual balance changes, the new Myers. Oh my god, we've seen some of the patch notes and there's a lot here to dig in. All of these add-ons are doing different things now. There's a lot. There will be videos covering all of this, but for now, this is just a quick first impression of the new killer and the new survivor and the new perks. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching this on YouTube. Mwah. See you very soon.